In the late summer of 480 BC, a shadow moved across Greece. It was not a storm, it was an empire. From the east came Xerxes, king of Persia, commanding one of the largest armies the ancient world had ever seen. Soldiers from dozens of nations marched beneath his banners. Their mission was simple: crush Greece, burn its cities, and bend its people to the will of the Persian throne. Standing in their path was a narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae, the Hot Gates. On one side, steep cliffs. On the other, the sea. It was a place where numbers meant less, where courage could hold back an avalanche. There, a small Greek force gathered under King Leonidas of Sparta. Among them were 300 Spartan warriors, men trained from childhood to live without fear, to endure pain, hunger, and death without breaking. They knew what was coming. They knew they could not defeat the Persian Empire in open battle, but they were not there to win. They were there to delay, to buy time, to make the invader bleed for every step. For 2 days the Persians attacked. Wave after wave crashed into the pass, and wave after wave was thrown back. The Spartans fought in a wall of shields and spears, their bronze armor flashing in the dust, their discipline turning the narrow ground into a killing field. Xerxes watched in disbelief as his vast army failed to break a handful of men. Even his elite immortals could not pass. But every legend has a wound. A local Greek named Ephialtes betrayed the defenders, revealing a hidden mountain path that led behind the Greek lines. When Leonidas learned they were surrounded, he dismissed most of the allied troops. He stayed with his 300 Spartans, along with a small group of Thespians and Thebans, choosing death over retreat. The final morning came heavy and silent. The men of Leonidas prepared not for survival, but for memory. Their spears shattered, their swords broke. They fought with daggers, with hands, with teeth, surrounded beneath a sky darkened by Persian arrows. Leonidas fell. His warriors fell around him, and the pass was taken.
But Thermopylae was not a Persian victory in the way Xerxes had hoped. It became a warning, a story carried across Greece like fire. The 300 Spartans had shown that the empire could bleed, that free men standing together could face impossible odds and refuse to kneel. Thermopylae did not save Greece that day, but it gave Greece time. And sometimes, in history, a defeat becomes more powerful than a victory. Remember to like and subscribe for more history.